Our viewer Leah asked me, what are some natural ways to relieve her joint pain and arthritis? It's a question I get all the time, and I bet you do too. Do you have some advice here at Origins Healthcare?
Absolutely. So one of the best things that can be used for arthritis and joint pain is fish oil. But it has to be highly concentrated and it has to be highly pure. A lot of fish oils over the market, over the counter, contain mercury, contain other toxin contaminants that we don't really want patients to get into their bodies because they can create pain and inflammation. So you want a really highly purified fish oil. 4 to 6 grams is the dose of EPA and DHA. Those are the two little ingredients you want to look for in the fish oil, EPA, DHA. And if you have a gram of EPA and DHA, usually in one capsule, that's a concentrated fish oil, you would take 4 to 6 of those a day, and it would be as equally effective as ibuprofen.
How interesting. Okay, you have some other things here, just some ideas that seem to work with your patients?
Absolutely. So this is a concentrated fish oil that I was just talking about with EPA and
So you don't have to
DHA.
take it in oil form. Pill form is just fine.
And as you can see here, what you're looking for again are the ingredients EPA and DHA, because a lot of them won't have that. They'll just be generic fish oil tablets.
And I assume you're looking for, again, natural supplements that aren't just full of all kinds of fillers that don't do you any good.
Absolutely. So one of the biggest problems with, we talk about joint pain, GMO corn is one of the biggest problems I see as a causer of joint pain. I see a lot of patients eating genetically modified corn and they get a lot of pain as a result of eating those foods. Now, a lot of supplements have the fillers from genetically modified corn. So anything I ever recommend to my patients has to be GMO free.
Yeah, because then you're just going in a vicious cycle. You're taking something that's never going to help you because it's the problem. Absolutely. What else do you have?
We have something called Ultra Joint, and what's in this? MSM and chondroitin and glucosamine. These are 3 natural supplements or 3 natural things that can help to repair the joint itself. They help to kind of support joint integrity, and MSM is an anti-inflammatory, so it works really, really well as an aid to help reduce joint pain.
Now, would you take those together, or is it something that you just need to decide one or the other?
You could very much take them together. It'd be very safe to do that. Okay. Sometimes it just depends on the person. It depends on the level of pain that they're in. 4 to 6 of this a day would be very, very adequate for most people. A lot of people, though, who have degenerative joint problems, in other words, they've been diagnosed with severe arthritis where they have a lot of wear and tear in their joints, they would want to use something like this because it would help with repair and restoration.
What about this? I've never heard of this one before.
This is a blend of what are called proteolytic enzymes. These types of enzymes you take on an empty stomach, and your GI tract will absorb them whole. And they get into your bloodstream, and what they do in your blood is they help to fight and combat inflammation. Inflammation is the precursor to pain, so if we can reduce inflammation, we can reduce pain. These are very, very effective. This same type of proteolytic enzyme has been used in Europe for a number of years for natural pain relief.
All right, and finally, let's get to this one.
There's nothing like the oldies. I mean, the vitamin C, a lot of people say vitamin C for pain. Vitamin C is a very, very potent anti-inflammatory. It's also a very, very strong chelator, and what that means is it helps pull heavy lead and heavy mercury, things of that nature, out of the body. So a lot of times with chronic pain, people have stored lead in their bone, and this is one of the reasons why it hurts. So having something that we can take as both an anti-inflammatory as well as a chelator is very effective.
Okay, I probably asked you too soon, because earlier I asked if you could take these 2 together, but what about all of them? Is it something that you could consider, or just work your way up to see what's actually working for you?
You could take them all together. Okay. There aren't any side effects or things that would be conflicting with one versus the other. None of these will conflict with your drugs or with your medications, except for if you're on a blood thinner. If you're on a blood thinner like warfarin or Coumadin, you want to make sure you're getting your blood levels checked on a regular basis when you add fish oil in, just so that you don't overbleed, because this thins your blood.
Dr. Osborne, I think it's excellent information, and I know that our viewer Leah is going to be thrilled to get all of this. That's a lot in 4 little bottles that hopefully will make a difference for her. Thank you.
Thank you.